Let's talk about bonuses for your product. So one of the things that we talk about a lot in the internet marketing world is the power of bonuses to increase your sales. So a bonus is something that you give in addition to what is in your product. And there's a traditional formula. So it depends on who you're learning from, what formula they present. So traditionally, there's two ways of doing it. The first one is you use bonuses that overcome objections. So, for example, if you look at Jeff Walker's product launch formula, he teaches you how to launch your products into the marketing, into the world, and sell in a week what you normally would sell in a year. Now, as he teaches that principle, one of the key things that is part of his bonuses is here's how to launch. And then what do people need to be able to do that? Well, they need a list. And so here's a product that helps them build a list. And they need a product. And so here's a bonus. So let me go back to that. They need a list. So here's a bonus that helps them build their list. They need a product to sell. Here's a bonus that teaches them how to create a product that sells. So he's building bonuses to overcome objections because people will say, well, I really want to buy your product, but I don't have a list yet. And so his bonus solves that problem. I don't have a product yet. So his bonus solves that problem. Okay, so that's overcoming objections. The second method of doing this is to use bonuses to fill in the holes that aren't offered in the regular course. So sometimes that can be exactly what I just mentioned. So here's how to build a list, here's how to build a product, here's how to do advertising, something like that. But it could also be, my course teaches you how to do this, 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 and this, and this. What else do you need to succeed? You also need this. Okay, that's a bonus. You also need this. Okay, that's a bonus. So those are the two traditional ways of looking at bonuses, is overcoming objections and filling in the holes in your product. All right, what I want to do right now is to present to you one other consideration you should have in this process. And that is, you should look at your course and determine whether what you're selling is hard skills or soft skills. So let me explain that. So hard skills. So I have webinar funnel formula that teaches you how to build an amazing webinar and the funnel that surrounds that webinar so you can double to 5x your sales in every webinar you run for the rest of your life. Okay, so that is very hard skills. You're going to build this page, you're going to build this email sequence, you're going to build these, you're going to design your webinar this way. Those are all hard skills. Here's how to do very specific things. All right. The opposite of that is soft skills. So some people call it the woo-woo kinds of things. I use that because I can't figure out what other names to give it, but things like mindset, meditation, The Secret, all those kinds of things are soft skills. How to get mentally to where you need to be to succeed. Now, here's the thing. Unlike some people, I actually believe that you need both hard skills and soft skills to succeed. So you need to have the right mindsets. You need to be thinking positively. You need to know how to meditate and think through things, but you also have to have the skills to build the page, to do it, to build the product, to do it, to market it, to get to hire the right people. All these, to succeed in this life, let's just face it, you got to have both. You can't just be one or the other. All right. So here's where the bonus part comes in. If your course is hard skills, the thing that's missing in your course is probably some of the soft skills elements. If your course is soft skills, once they figure out how to get the right mindset and things like that, they need to know actually how to turn that into cash. And so the principle is this. whatever your course is, hard skills or soft skills, put the other in your bonuses. So in Webinar Funnel Formula, one of the bonuses is we're going to teach you how to have the confidence you need to be able to present a good webinar. That's a soft skill to go on top of the hard skills. We put soft skills in the bonus in a hard skills course. Another one, here's how to speak. Okay, that's a soft skills on top of a hard skills. And so since we need both the hard skills and the soft skills, put the opposite one in your bonuses, because when someone goes through and hears about your program, they're going to say, that's great, but I still need to know how to do this. And the thing that is that is probably the opposite of whatever it is that you do. It's probably soft skills if you primarily teach hard skills, or hard skills if you teach soft skills. I've seen this over and over again. Most of the time, the place where I see this, so here's the reason why we see it. I think that most people are primarily either hard skills or soft skills oriented. Either they're totally bought into the soft skills, that the brain is what does it, and so they sort of become blind to the hard skills part that's got to happen. And then, and that's my problem with The Secret as a total mindset thing, is like, just imagine it and it'll just happen. It's like, okay, I can lay in my bed all day long and picture myself with a Lamborghini, and there's not going to be a Lamborghini in front of my house. That's my problem with The Secret, is that it has a blind spots over here of you got to have the hard skills. Likewise, the same thing happens with hard skills people, is they tend to not recognize that people have fears, that people have doubts, people have concerns. And so what you're doing here is oftentimes you need to have somebody outside of your way of thinking to tell you what those holes are, to tell you the things that are missing. So my recommendation is, as you're designing your bonus structure, not only do you put the other into your bonuses, but you call some friends and you take them through, here's what the product is, here's what my bonus structure is, what am I missing? And what they're probably going to tell you is the stuff that's the opposite of whatever mindset you have. Hard skills, they're going to suggest some soft skills things because they've got a vision you don't. And by the way, make sure if all your friends are hard skills people, you call at least one or two soft skill people so you get that in there. All right. So I wanted to bring that up because I think it's really important to the success of your program. Not only the success of marketing your program, but if you really want your buyers to actually succeed and achieve the transformation in their life, they've got to have both hard skills and soft skills. So that's what you should be giving them in your bonus structure for your product. Hope that all makes sense. Let me know if you have any questions and comments. I'd love to see how you've designed your hard skills versus soft skills balance in your business. Put those in the comments. Let's talk about them. This is Don Crowther saying, just go do this stuff.